What's up, guys? How's it going? Happy Friday. I haven't seen you guys since Monday. We've been busy. A lot of good things. I know that all you guys have, I see you guys already talking about Project 70 stuff. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, going through Project 2020 taught them some lessons in quality control, shipping times, stocking cases. Obviously, those are all a concern this year, but I do think that Topps now knows potential of it. I also think, since we'll riff on Project 70, I don't think we're going to see print runs like Project 2020, and I don't think a lot of people are going to collect the whole set. But I think it's going to be really cool. It's a different format, and I can't speak too much on it yet before Topps announces like all of the logistics, but I can tell you that we artists get to pick our own players, and that's really cool. And then with that, we also get to pick our own images of the players, so that's really cool. And then stylistically, we're kind of reflecting on all of the 70 years of Topps making baseball cards, and so we're taking these players, some are modern, some are retired, or whatever, and we're pairing that with designs from over the 70 years of Topps cards. So I think it's going to be cool. We'll see how it does. It's going to be really cool. There's some really, really cool artists in it this time, so I'm really excited about that. And a lot of artists from Project 2020 are back, almost all of them. So I'm excited about that. So can't wait to see Gregory Siff and what he does with the players that he gets to choose, and then the card design inspiration that he gets to choose. That's just going to be really exciting for me. John, we choose. We have 20 subjects for Project 2020, or sorry, Project 70. We're all doing 20 cards each again. Dad, yeah, Catfish Hunter would have been such a good one. He didn't end up making the final cut. He was on my big list at first that I trimmed down, but it's pretty exciting. I've got Hank Aaron in my set, and I'm really glad that I do. Sad to hear of his passing today. An amazing career. I did get to paint a Hank Aaron painting as a commission. It was super fun from someone I met through this project, through Blowout Forums, actually. So he's going to be in my set. I don't know when I'm painting him. I have my first 3 card assignments from Topps for those. And my first due date is coming up pretty soon. So it's right here in the studio, and I wish I could show you guys, because it's my favorite. I think it is. I think I could say it's my favorite card I've made, even more than the Mark McGwire Project 2020 card. And for those of you guys guessing, Mark McGwire is not my first player. I requested a specific player and doing a specific thing for my first card, and Topps let me do that. So that's really exciting. So the first card is going to be really fun. It's been fun to paint, and it's going to be fun to show you guys. It is crazy. I will say we're still, we're launching Bob Gibson Project 2020 cards, and now we're already talking about Project 77. So I know that it's like fast. I don't know. I guess if Topps didn't do it, someone else would. But we have these Bob Gibsons today, and this was my last Project 2020 card. And I think it was my second favorite Project 2020 card behind Mark McGwire. So I have done the autos. So so this is the gold. Show you guys. We have silvers. I used the shout out to Gregory Siff, the liquid chrome on this silver. I've only used that one on the Gwyn card last, and this. I had been using Posca everything before, and I switched up just in these last couple. But man, it's hard to see, but it's like a mirror. It's really cool. We have white. Oh, we got some glare. Sorry. White. And then we did red. So again, hard to see with the glare. I need to figure out the lighting in this new space where Andy and I are actually installing more lights on the ceiling. It might look bright, but it's not very bright in here when it's not daytime. We do have some really big 4 big windows, so during the day, a ton of natural light, which is amazing, but painting at night is tough with our current lighting situation. Okay, so with those Bob Gibsons, in addition, I also did a few foils. And so each of the foils, there's 5 of them. They're all one-of-ones. They're all different colors that were not used on the other Gibson. So this is like an orange. It's kind of like a neon orange. I used, I believe it was a deco pen on this one, but that looks cool. Same kind of thing, but with purple. We have green. Oops. I don't know. You guys get the idea. Green. I think this one might be my favorite. This teal or turquoise. And it's hard to tell, but there's like some teal turquoise colors in the background of this. These little kind of palm trees. It kind of matches that, which I think is cool. And then we have kind of a light blue. So those are the last Project 2020 cards that I'm doing. That's all 20 autos, which is crazy. What a crazy year. It feels like yesterday that I was brainstorming with Tony about doing Nolan Ryan autos, our first ones, which we didn't even end up making. They didn't even make it onto the website because they got sold through instant messaging on Facebook. And that was wild. What a year. I had such a good time. I'm very excited. I think Project 70, even if you guys are on the fence about it, remember that a lot of people were on the fence about Project 2020 to start, and I think that people are going to get on board. I think people are going to collect it a little bit differently, but I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a really cool set. That's pretty much it. I think I will, as soon as I can, I want to show you this painting that I did right there. There was a tiny sneak peek on my Instagram yesterday, and then people on Twitter screen captured that and were guessing what players, what logos they were seeing. So I'm going to start leaking out little parts of it over the next few days, and you guys will get. I think once you see a couple parts of it, you're going to know exactly what it is. But it was a really fun one to make. I'm excited to share it with you. And 1951 stuff. This is actually a big update. So Wave 1. By the way, Wave 1 did really well. Those swapped over on Wednesday this week. I didn't see you guys that night. Print run over 7,000, I think, which I think is fantastic. That was higher than I expected, which is amazing. We did a giveaway where if people buy Wave 1, however many they buy, they get an entry for a contest where I'm giving them an actual original painting that is an AP print of the box art, which is a self-portrait. So, anyways, we have the winner of that. And also you could get everyone gets a free entry too. And Tess maybe can put the link in the comments. We're now doing it with Wave 2. The winner for Wave 1 was Austin Coward. So I don't know if Tess has already talked to him, but we'll be reaching out. He's getting an original painting. Wave 2, we're doing, where did I put it here? This. So all of my 1951 portraits were painted this size. This is 12 inch by 12 inch. It's wood. That on the back was also, so it's kind of a double painting because I was going to write doubles across, but then I ran out of room, so double. And then it's this baseball icon. So I was thinking about using this on the card in the corner where the ball is. We didn't end up using this one, but it was designed for that, and so it's kind of a fun piece of history for the set. So this is going to go to somebody random who buys Wave 2. Also, just so you guys know, there's scuff marks and stuff on it. It's studio used game ball, but I think it's kind of could look cool in a nice frame or something. If Austin is here, that would be really cool, Krista. Oh, let's see here. Trying to catch up on some comments. John, that sounds good about sending in cards. Yeah, so we are going to cut off sending in cards, but I'll give more than 12 days is fine. We can do like middle of February black autos for that. Eric says over 7,600. Yeah, I think that's really great. Did you finish your project 2020 set 1 to 400? I have 2 sets that are mostly complete, but I do have like some random gaps, which I need to start filling. I really need to inventory, because I also have a lot of duplicates of like some cards that are sought after. So maybe I can make some trades, and I just need to kind of inventory what I've got, because I have no idea. Yeah, Brian, let the ride continue. I got the picture you sent of the complete set signed. Looks awesome, man. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to paint over the weekend. I have done pretty good about getting up early this week. Getting up at 6 most days, although today I got up at like 10:30 or 11, but I also stayed up super late drawing. Wasn't planned, I just couldn't sleep. But regardless of what time I go to bed, I always get 7 or 8 hours of sleep, so that's a good thing that I can do that. Yeah, man, I'm just excited for this year. I think 1951 has been well received. I can't wait to start getting those in hand and ripping packs and chasing parallels and trading cards with other people. That's going to be amazing. John asked, when do I think I will finish painting all my Project 70 cards? Probably kind of like Project 2020. I will do them over the course of the year, but I do think I want to be more ahead in Project 70 than I was in Project 2020. Project 2020, I was always like finishing the card right when it was due. I would like to be like 1 or 2 cards ahead this time around, so that I'm still just doing them at that same pace. I just have a little bit more, I don't know, runway. Yeah, the Jamieson Topps rookie. Yeah, the artist cards in Project 1951 should be really cool. I don't know if those have the RC on them. I should have asked them to put that on my card. I might be able to get them to add that. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to write myself a note right now to ask if they can add the RC to my thing. Can we add RC logo to my artist card in 1951 because it's my official first baseball card, aka rookie. There we go. No, my first card's not Posey. Dad asked, do I know how many Project 70 cards are being released per day? So I believe it's going to be 3 per day. So kind of like how they ended Project 2020, they're going to start Project 70 with doing 3 per day. And I think, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think that they're still launching one every day, every Monday through Friday, but they are doing something like 7. It's available for 70 hours instead of 48 hours because of the 70 years, I think. Also unconfirmed, but I think Topps has come up with a cool solution to make sure that you don't miss a particular artist if you're trying to just follow them and want to make sure that you get all of their cards. I think they were talking about like trying to do some type of system for that, and hopefully, my fingers are crossed that they got that done. That would be really cool. 130 point cards, yes. Same as Project 2020. Thick cards. The back's gonna they kind of tease the top of the back. It's gonna say Project 70, and it's a little bit. It's similar to the Project 2020 backs. Jason asks on price point. I think it's gonna be the same as Project 2020. Again, like Topps is officially releasing information, and sometimes when they do that, I find out that information at the same time. They don't tell all the artists everything, so I'm under the impression that it's going to be the same as Project 2020. I think it will be. Yeah, artist subscription would be really cool. Exactly. So I think that's kind of what they're angling towards, but I don't know how much of that came. Any word on cases for the 1951 smaller cards? Great question. I don't know how. I mean, I assume if you look at like the Steve Aoki cards or the Ben Baller cards, they come in. I wonder if I have any of them right around here. I don't. Anyways, it's like it's a little plastic, container, and it holds all 13 cards or whatever. So I imagine it's going to be that. I don't know. I got to figure out myself how I'm going to like display them. Like I got this on eBay because I wanted to have like one of the originals to look at for inspiration. But yeah, I mean, obviously this slab is custom made for a card this size. It would actually be really cool to do like the auto versions in slabs like this, and then maybe do my own. That's actually a really good idea. I might try and buy it, see if I can find these. If you guys want to help me try and source these, it could be a really cool thing. Yeah, Lauren Taylor in the set. That's going to be awesome. I'm very excited about that. She actually showed me her first card. Oh, I should actually send her my first card. Her card is awesome. And she said she's going to kind of work it again and try a few different things, which I did at the same thing as start of Project 2020 and sometimes in the middle of Project 2020. All right, I'm sending her this. Let's see. What's up, Octavio? How you doing, man? Are you going to be able to be as imaginative as you want for official companion stuff for Project 70? Yeah, so there's some like companion stuff that we could potentially do, like merchandise using Topps wrappers, like their old wax pack wrappers and stuff. And it seems like we can be as imaginative as we want. I don't know. So the good thing about that is Topps owns that intellectual property and doesn't have to clear anything with Major League Baseball. So that's why they're giving us more flexibility when working with that IP. So yes. Jason, Ozzie Smith. Yeah, I hope someone has them in their set. I actually, I have Ozzie Smith in my 1951 set. So I forget which wave he's in. But that is a spoiler for you guys because I don't think that has been announced. But that's okay. Let's see here. He is in Wave 3, so he will launch on next Wednesday. Yes, all Frank Thomas autos. That's amazing. I really appreciate that, Brandon. You're the man. Let's see. Someone asked about Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I think Snoop Dogg in the set's awesome. I mean, they have some wild names. They have like a shoe brand, retailer, or digital brand called Soulfly or Shoefly or something. They have DJ Ski, who's also heavy in the card industry. He was doing all the Project 2020 interviews. He's very accomplished DJ. So I'm excited to see what those kind of guys do with baseball cards. I think it's going to be just like 2020 when people saw all the artists' work and were like, we don't understand what's going to happen. It's going to be great. I think it's going to be really, really cool. I'm excited for Brittany Palmer. That's Gregory Siff's girlfriend. She paints some really cool portraits. Gregory Siff, obviously, again, I'm going to collect all his stuff. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. How many total cards will the set be? I can't announce that until they announce all the artist list. I actually don't know all the artists. I know there was like a list circulating around, and Topps was pissed because there were misspellings, and the list was not completely accurate. It was missing names. I think it had extra name. It was not right. So I can't comment on the size of the full set, and I'm not 100% sure that I actually know the real number. I just think that I do. Let's see. Yeah, Snoop Dogg. From what I hear, I think that Snoop Dogg was on the list that leaked, but I've heard Snoop Dogg from a lot of credible sources. I think that he's in it, which is amazing. Let's see here. I don't know, Eric. I think there will be Project 70 cards in the 1100 print run area. I think there will. Now, I don't think it will happen to start, but you think about the collector fatigue that we saw from some of the kind of middle hump of Project 2020, and this one's going to be, we'll see. But I could see it like fluctuating like a lot more, like maybe like a card just no one really buys, and then all of a sudden the prices are, really high on eBay, and then collectors see that, and then they jump in for the next few cards, and then that one gets a super high print run. I mean, I could see that happening, and it could happen multiple times. But I don't know. Hopefully, like from what I've learned from Project 2020, I'll be able to just be smooth sailing this year. I'm very excited about everything. Yeah, Snoop Dogg interview would be great. Octavio, that would be amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. Bo Jackson breaking the bat on his knee, that would be badass. I didn't put Bo in my set, and I kind of regret that. But it's hard, man, because we had such a big list between current and past players. There were just a few players that they didn't have the license to. So, for example, Mickey Mantle. I would have loved to do a Mickey Mantle. They don't have the rights to Mickey Mantle. I also wanted to do Pete Rose, and they said that MLB won't let me do Pete Rose. Everybody else that I asked for, I got. One person even. Well, wait. I don't want to jinx it. So, I don't know. It should be really cool. Am I going to collaborate with any other artists? Yeah, I mean, totally. I think that, like, you look at how many relationships I built out of Project 2020 with other artists that are now homies, and I can only imagine, like, hopefully I'm going to do that again with Project 70 and, be hanging out with Snoop Dogg. It'll be really cool. Will there be more Project 2020 framed artist prints? Love the quality. Yeah, I love the quality too. It sounds to me like they are going to try doing some prints, I think, unframed at a cheaper price point. I think they got a lot of pushback on the price point, even though the quality is really good and framing is expensive. So having it mounted and framed the way it was, it didn't surprise me what the price was. But I think they're going to try selling some prints that are unframed, and I think it'll probably depend on how they do. Maybe they don't sell well and they try frames again, or maybe they say just scratch it and go on to the next thing. I have no idea. What artist would you still like to do a collaboration with? King Saladin would be a really fun collaboration. Andrew Thiel, I would love to do a collaboration with him. JK5 would be an amazing collab. I mean, so many. Lauren Taylor would be a really cool one. Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Yeah. Can you update us on the Pristine auction? Yes. So those prints were just ordered, and so those still there's. I told you they're going to take a while because they have to go to me to sign, each of the players to sign, and then to get framed, and then they're going to be auctioned. Then they're going to be on Pristine auction. So it's definitely going to be a little while, but I'm not going anywhere, so I will keep you guys in the loop about that. Will I announce my full player list before launch? I will not. I'm not going to do all 20. I don't think Topps wants us to tell them everyone, but they said that we could tell them our first three, so I could tell you my first three right now. It's different, in Project 2020, Topps gave everyone the list, and everyone had the same list, so this one's different. Maybe at some point, I think it'd be really actually cool to put out my checklist. I'll ask Topps. I'll see if they'll let me do it. Let's see here. Yeah, Snoop collab, that'd be awesome. Yeah, but anyways, that's my life. I'm excited. I'm gonna be working over the weekend and crush this first card. Try and get my second card knocked out. My first card is due on February 1st, so I would like to maybe have 3 cards done by February 1st, which would be sick. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm not ready to tell you guys because I want to leak it like with little pictures of it. You guys are gonna guess. I know you guys are gonna guess. You just have to see like tiny pictures. All right, I'm gonna just turn my computer for 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna sign off. Okay? You guys are gonna have to be so fast with the screenshot. Where is it? Oh, there we go. All right, you guys know. So I'm very excited. All right, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome.